Welcome back again, everybody. We're on the road again this morning, off to another auction to see if we can buy some cheap farm equipment or farm stuff that we need around here, and to see how much money we can waste in today. So let's see what happens.
One, two, top down, flying through the city lights. Your name running circles in my mind tonight. Said I moved on, yeah, I lied that night. NG 着泪，在把车开进思想里面，想踩刹车，去贪恋这种晚风余温。Every red light saying slow me down。But your memory keeps turning me around. 导航乱喊，我只听着心跳，这火 still chasing the ghost of you. Somehow you said it's over, but I still hear you everywhere on the radio. 这条路没有出口 Why am I driving to your door? Girl, don't make me drive all night for nothing. Don't leave me out here running on a feeling. 我横穿整座城市街头乱。Drive all night. Your lipstick stain still on the passenger side. Little reminder from another life. 照片下了那些习惯怎么格式化？凌晨的外证酒精也没法打发。Skyline shining, but it don't feel gold. Too many faces, still I'm cold. 你走之后，风都变瘦 and every street feels old. You said it's over, but your shadow dancing on my phone. 明知道没以后。No sleep, no breaks, no saving me tonight. 这窗外霓虹是失灵的海。One word, one touch, I turn this thing around. 哪怕最深渊，我也跟你走一趟。Say my name， 别逼我，连心碎都要假装。Girl, don't make me drive all night for nothing. Don't leave me out here running on a feeling. 我横穿整座城市街头乱。
So we made it back from the auction with a load of, I don't know if you call it garbage, or I guess they say one man's garbage, another man's treasure, I guess. So anyway, this is what we got. Took us pretty much all day to get down and get back to back home. So picked up a bunch of stuff. I'll explain what we got here and why we bought this stuff at that sale. So a few things, I think we did okay with it, and but we'll let you be the boss of that to see exactly what you think of the deal we got. First, we got what you can see here is weeping tile. Actually, I have we'll get right down to it. I've got the paper from the auction. So what we got here is weeping tile. Just normal black weeping tile you see. We bought this because of the farm, or the new barn we're building. We're going to be putting weeping tile around that, because even this year with all the rain and stuff like that, we do have quite a bit of problem when it comes to water buildup and stuff. So we bought the weeping tile for that. They sow this in lots of 5 rows in a lot. There's quite a bit in one row. There's probably, I don't know, just looking at it, maybe 70, 80 feet or 100 feet in a row. So there's 5 rows in this. I paid $34 for 1 row. So 5 rows with the commission and everything came to $185.64. That's taxes, everything in there. So that's for 5 rows of that. Back here we have a steel door. So 36-inch steel door, commercial steel door, fire rated door. We purchased this one for the barn as well. It's just a door, no hardware on it, no frame. We didn't need that. We're going to build that ourselves anyway. So for this door here, I paid $35 for it. So that's pretty good, I think. Just, we're not asking for anything sophisticated or anything, but I think that will do the job that we're looking for. So next, you see we got right here is all the sucker rod. So there's 75 sucker rods in this pile here, and let me see, 75 sucker rods, 3/4 to 7/8 sucker rods, and that's pretty much on the money of what's there. So we paid quite a bit for these because these are very hard to get and a lot of people after them. We paid $1,000 for just that pile. So 75 30-foot sucker rods. Some of them are bit. I didn't mind that too much because we're going to be turning these into sheep feeders. So we already have the bigger pipe, and all we were missing was sucker rod to make the bars so they can stick their heads through. That's going to be used for that. So with the price of sucker rod now, they're selling anywhere from $20 to $25 a piece, these sucker rods. Not sure what that equals out to in 75, but should be somewhere around maybe 12 bucks or something a piece, 10 or 12 bucks a piece. So yeah, that's what we got there. That was the most money. That was what we went to the auction for, really, was the sucker rods. And I think it's okay. I think we did okay with that too as well. Want to come around the other side. Well, what you see here, what we got here, this big old steel piece of crap that we bought here, it's not as good as I thought it was when I looked at it on the auction. I thought there was 2 rams on it. It's only 1. The guy broke off one of the fingers of this when he was loading it, and you can see that the welding on it was pretty shitty. So whoever owned this before just patched it up and whatever. But I bought this for a reason too, because I'm going to make an old manure grapple for the small tractor. So I'll probably cut this down and reuse the parts. The
the actual system is there. I just got to make it fit onto a manure fork, which that's what we got up right here. You'll see in a second. But for this this grapple here, it's like I said, it's just a top piece, and it's missing quite a bit of stuff. We paid $75 for this piece here. So the ram is that. So the hydraulic hoses, they got steel hydraulic hoses. The fittings on here, they're probably $50 a piece. So yeah, we got more than our money's worth out of that, and I think we'll be able to make it work. So we'll just cut it down, make it fit to make a manure grapple for the tractor for moving around whole manure, cleaning out the pins and stuff like that down in the field, as you've seen in previous videos of us loading it into the dump truck. This will make it a lot easier. When Danielle's on the tractor, she has trouble trying to keep it into the bucket and stuff. Well, this is the grapple that's going to keep it in through. The forks skiver through the whole wasted hay and straw a lot better. So I think this is going to work fine. Over here is the other two piles of the weeping tile, but under here, I know it's hard to see, and this is like an 84-inch old man-made manure fork. So the concept is there. I can work with the rest of it. I need to cut it down because it's way too wide for what I want it for. So we're going to make it a little narrower. Same thing with the grapple. We're going to close that up a little bit, make it work for us. But this is a job that it's a couple items I want to buy to put together, and when we get some bad weather, we'll get that all straightened up and do that. And what we paid for this piece was, let me see, $140. So we paid $140 for this piece, this section here. And like I said, I think it's worth it. It's got good steel in it, good heavy old steel, so very good usable steel. So we'll be able to make that work for us. The forks here was what I was after the most, these tines here, because that's hard to get and not cheap. So yeah, that's a good buy for us. We also bought a chainsaw, which is in the truck there. I'll grab it and we'll take a look at it too as well. So just a little chainsaw that we bought that I need it for around, like carrying around with tractors and stuff, for doing a little bit of work around here. So nice little chainsaw. I haven't tried it yet, so don't know what that's going to turn out like. Might be a piece of crap, but might be good. It's a little 345 Husqvarna. So, and what we paid for that was $180. So not too bad on that either as well. I don't think so. So I'm going to try this chainsaw we bought at the auction just to see it has a bolt missing or nut missing here. The cutter bar looks brand new, but I don't know what this is going to be like. Just see if it starts, I guess. Well, that's a start. With a little bit of tune-up, this might be all right. But anyway, here's the cutter bar is pretty sloppy because the nut's missing. So, but yeah, it starts. So, call that a win. All in all, we'll see how it goes. So, all in all, the whole trip, this whole auction buy was $1,758. So make it or break it, I guess. That's the fun of going to auction sales. So I enjoy them. It's a pastime for me to go out to these sales and pick up some stuff that we can make some, put it back to use, bring it back to life and so on. You've seen in previous videos of us bringing home pieces of equipment and stuff, and we get it back working and use it, and I enjoy doing that. So yeah, so you be the judge on if we made it or break it. So anyway, we're back, we got it, we got to get this offloaded, get it back in the backfield, because I'm getting cluttered up with garbage out here, so I need to get make more room. So we'll bring it into the backfield where the rest of the garbage is, I guess, and offload it, and then when we need it to do work on it, then we'll use it from there. So again, thanks a lot for following along at the auction and walking along with us picking up our items. So again, really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to follow up for more auction buys like this at Noble Farms. Thank you.